Civil society warns the low financing of sustainable energy in Uganda poses a significant barrier to expanding access to all regions of the country.
The budget was decreased by 31%. That is from 1.4 trillion in the previous year to now 983 billion in the current financial year. That is a 31% decrease, despite of the increase in the budget from the 52.7 trillion of the previous financial year to 72 trillion. So that is unfortunate.
They argue that government has consistently fallen short of investment targets of an estimated requirement of 4 trillion shillings annually compared to the average of 1.2 trillion shillings invested by government since financial year 2018-2019.
Significant financial resources are definitely required. The government wants to do a lot, but we must work together to mobilize these resources. We must support each one of you to the last man in your village access clean energy.
Uganda's renewable energy sector is a multi-stakeholder, seeing government forge numerous partnerships for its financing. For instance, in 2021, the Swedish government provided 2.5 billion shillings to conducting feasibility studies for the development of a floating solar energy system at Isimba. The European Union has also recently committed about 680 billion Ugandan shillings towards the rehabilitation of Nalubale Power Dam. These are part of numerous funding partnerships government is making.
The financing mechanisms for renewable energy is mainly hinged on private sector, private partnership, PPPs. And we see increasingly private sector getting a very big share of the financing portfolio of around 86%. And that means government comes with only 14%. You are aware that private sector is mainly driven by profit. And therefore issues of equity, issues of inclusion, gender responsiveness are not part of the mix.
Indeed, private sector and development partners are highly engaged in energy financing. At a breakfast meeting in Kampala in August this year, Paul Muganwa, head of corporate and investment banking at Stanbic, projected how much the group plans to invest in renewable energy.
All the Standard Bank franchises across Africa. The commitment is by the end of 2026, cumulatively, to have invested between 250 and 300 million rand. And we use rand because our mothership is based in South Africa. But that's anything from $13 to $15 billion.
Oxfarm and CSBAG are calling for increased government commitment to renewable energy financing and a more inclusive approach that prioritizes marginalized communities.
And we think that with the coming of oil production, government should find it an opportunity to raise revenue, which revenue must be dedicated towards financing renewable energy.
There is need for government to reduce over-reliance on external financing. However much it can also still try to explore many other opportunities out there.
As Uganda strives towards its ambitious goal of achieving universal electricity by 2040, addressing these challenges will be crucial in transforming its renewable landscape and ensuring sustainable development for all citizens. Wadulo Arnold Mark for UBC News.